Frontline Briefing, Uncovering Modern Warfare's Hidden Battles. November 2nd, 2024. Night operations over Belarus. 2 Russian Il-78 tankers are reportedly conducting refueling operations at 15,000 feet. Each is valued at approximately $150 million, carrying substantial fuel loads. 4 bombers are requiring refuel after strike missions against Ukraine. Analysis suggests significant vulnerability during this phase. Ukrainian forces reportedly monitored this operation for an extended period, waiting for an optimal engagement opportunity. Mid-air refueling creates inherent vulnerabilities. Aircraft must maintain a stable formation, limited maneuverability during fuel transfer, creating a potential target opportunity. Intelligence sources suggest weeks of preparation preceded this operation. Satellite imagery analysis, pattern recognition software, and human intelligence reportedly combined to identify this specific vulnerability window. Timing appeared deliberately calculated. Earlier that evening, Russia reported successful strikes. Multiple cruise missiles were launched. Ukrainian facilities targeted. Damage assessments vary significantly. Moscow claimed operational success. Ukrainian leadership reportedly promised a proportional response. Evidence suggests coordinated preparation. Multiple Bayraktar drones reportedly positioned. Observation assets are maintaining surveillance. Various strike options prepared, waiting for optimal engagement window. Pattern analysis indicated predictability. Similar refueling profiles were observed previously. Consistent operational patterns noted. Geographic constraints limit options, creating a potential exploitation opportunity. Refueling operations impose technical limitations. Aircraft must maintain steady flight. Connection requires a stable platform. Evasive maneuvers impossible during transfer, creating a temporary vulnerability window. Ukrainian command reportedly authorized targeted response. Tactical flexibility granted. Timing left to field commanders. Observers noted refueling commencing. Engagement window identified. Initial phase reportedly involved decoys, lower-cost drones launched toward defended airspace, intended to trigger defensive responses. Cost differential analysis favors this approach. Air defense systems reportedly engaged. Multiple interceptors launched. Significant resource expenditure noted. Estimated millions spent on decoy engagement, creating a defensive distraction. Short-range systems also activated. Cannon systems expending ammunition. Reload cycles create temporary gaps. Tactical opportunity potentially developing. Fighter escorts reportedly responded. Combat aircraft vectored toward perceived threats, leaving primary assets less protected. Misdirection tactics are apparently effective. Technical analysis indicates the electronic warfare component potentially included jamming pods, communication disruption, and radar interference. While specific systems remain unconfirmed, the coordinated electronic attack appeared to multiply physical effects. Reports suggest additional complexity. Some sources indicate electronic warfare elements were employed, possibly disrupting defensive sensors, creating additional confusion. Details remain unclear. Multiple effects reportedly achieved. Defensive focus diverted upward, electronic interference possible, creating an engagement opportunity. Exact mechanisms unconfirmed. Primary strike assets moving into position.
Азимут 152, дальность 15, высота 2.
Multiple Bayraktars reportedly engaged, each targeting specific points. Coordination appears deliberate. Laser designation systems are employed. First impacts reported on engines. Damage to propulsion systems noted. Aircraft stability is affected. Operational capability degraded. Critical systems targeted. Reports indicate that fuel transfer equipment was hit. Connection points damaged. Fuel release reported. Secondary effects observed. Ignition sources present. Fuel vapor accumulation is possible. Fire is spreading rapidly. Thermal imaging from the engagement zone suggests multiple ignition sources are present. Aviation fuel's low flash point, combined with vapor accumulation at altitude, created conditions for rapid fire propagation across both aircraft.
Первый сопровождаю третьим каналом маловысотная. По третьему каналу цель уничтожить.
Catastrophic failure developed. Large explosion reported. First tanker severely damaged or destroyed. Connected aircraft affected. Both aircraft were lost. The second tanker also impacted, unable to evade due to proximity. Additional strikes reported. The second aircraft was lost. Significant visual signature observed. Explosion visible from a considerable distance. Multiple aircraft destroyed. Substantial material losses incurred. Fighter response reportedly delayed. Combat aircraft arriving after the engagement. Limited defensive options available. Some drones were potentially intercepted. Primary objectives apparently achieved. Damage assessment indicates severe losses. 2 IL-78 tankers reportedly destroyed. 2 bombers also lost. Significant capability reduction. Losses are difficult to replace quickly.
Ukraine has destroyed 2 Russian refueling tankers and their escort bombers in a single precision ambush.
Strategic implications appear substantial. Russia operates a limited tanker fleet. Each loss impacts operations significantly. Range limitations are now imposed. Power projection capacity reduced. Defensive repositioning reported. Remaining tankers moved to distant bases, reducing availability for operations. Safety prioritized over proximity. Political tensions reportedly increased. Belarus's leadership expressed concerns. Sovereignty questions raised. Alliance dynamics are potentially strained. Simultaneous operations reported elsewhere. Additional Ukrainian strikes noted. Infrastructure targets hit. Coordinated campaign apparent. Cost-benefit analysis is notable. Ukraine expended relatively modest resources. Russia lost significant strategic assets. An asymmetric exchange ratio is demonstrated. The broader campaign reportedly targeted 12 separate locations within 6 hours. Oil depots, rail junctions, and communication nodes all hit simultaneously. This coordination suggests extensive planning and real-time intelligence integration capabilities. Reports of foreign military assistance emerging. Various sources indicate expanded partnerships. Manpower questions arising. Strategic adjustments ongoing. International responses are developing. Refueling operations face new risks. The connection phase creates an exploitable window. Defensive options limited during transfer. Risk calculations are changing. Cost asymmetry favors smaller systems. Drone systems relatively affordable. Strategic aircraft are extremely expensive. Economic advantage shifting. Electronic warfare is gaining prominence.
Я говорив щойно з Марком Рютте, зокрема про програму Pearl та наші можливості купувати ракети для протиповітряної оборони.
Sensor disruption is proving effective, creating tactical opportunities. Traditional defense is challenged. Predictable patterns create vulnerabilities. Routine operations enable targeting. Variation becomes a survival requirement. Adaptation necessary. Tactical losses create strategic effects. Tanker losses limit bomber range. Reduced reach affects operations. Doctrine requiring reassessment. Strategic pressure visible. Partnership choices indicate stress. Resource allocation shifting. Sustainability questions are emerging. Technology proliferation continuing. Commercial systems adapted for military use. Sophisticated capabilities are democratizing. Traditional advantages are eroding. Military doctrine traditionally assumes air superiority through mass and technology. This engagement demonstrates how asymmetric tactics, precise timing, and exploited vulnerabilities can negate traditional advantages. Adaptation becomes survival's primary requirement now. New operational paradigms emerging. Multiple militaries are studying these engagements. Doctrine evolution is accelerating. Traditional assumptions questioned. Innovation determining outcomes.
Также располагает различными средствами поражения, а по отдельным компонентам и более современными, чем у стран НАТО.
Key observations from this engagement. Observation 1. Connection creates vulnerability. Physical links between aircraft exploitable. Predictable procedures enable targeting. Observation 2. Brief windows have a lasting impact. Short vulnerability periods decisive. Tactical moments create strategic consequences. Observation. 3. Economic asymmetry matters. Lower-cost systems are defeating expensive assets. Resource efficiency is increasingly important. Observation 4. Electronic effects multiply force. Sensor disruption enables physical strikes. Information domain affects kinetic operations. Observation 5. Pressure reveals strategic choices. Partnership decisions indicate resource stress. External support suggests internal challenges. This operation demonstrated coordination. Extended preparation period. Brief execution window. Significant strategic impact achieved. Traditional patterns proving costly. Predictable operations create risk. Routine procedures exploited. Adaptation lags threat evolution. Innovation driving success. Creative approaches to overcoming traditional advantages. Precision replacing mass. Intelligence enabling efficiency. Historical parallels exist in naval warfare, where connection points supply ships to warships created fatal vulnerabilities. Modern air operations face similar challenges. Every physical link, every predictable pattern becomes a potential weakness. Modern conflict is evolving rapidly. Traditional assumptions are being challenged. New vulnerabilities are emerging continuously. When brief tactical engagements create lasting strategic effects, operational concepts require fundamental reconsideration. The era of assumed air superiority faces new realities where every connection represents potential vulnerability.